Hello and welcome back, guys, into another episode in Terraria. Hope you've been doing well. As you've probably seen in the previous episode, there was this weird material just down here, which I didn't even try to craft, and as you can see, there is reason for it. I just don't have tools that would be good enough to actually be able and gather it. So I believe you need at least silver pickaxe or maybe diamond to pick these up. However, I've spotted a few other materials just nearby here, which I'll quickly collect, and then we'll try to go maybe a bit lower, or keep in mind there's a bit more I found just now. It might be actually enough for me to go up and try to craft myself some new weapons and some better tools, which will hopefully allow me to mine and fight quicker and stronger monsters at the same time, as my current set of weapons and tools isn't really gonna do the trick for me. So I will probably make a move back up and try to improve my weapons, and then quickly go back down. So the first thing you'll need to build to craft yourself is an anvil, which unfortunately isn't available. Oh no, it is. It was just slightly higher up. So that's the first thing I'll need to do. Let me grab it. As you can see, NPCs are really friendly. They just go straight away into your place, do whatever they want, and aren't really bothered about things. So as soon as you build yourself better crafting equipment, such as anvil for example, you get all sorts of new things available for you to build. You can see what materials are required for you to do it, as well as what the actual thing is. We can get ourselves some chests, however at the minute it's probably not the best investment. Toilet is probably an important thing to build at some point, as you wouldn't want to dump your business anywhere in the corner. So, although you actually don't get to do it in the game, however I think it's quite important to have one of these available. So you can see that there's more and more goods are available to craft. One thing I need to find is, I believe, a furnace. So we'll quickly build one of these as well. Furnace is going to be the thing that will allow me to melt all of these metals and ores into bars, which are then used on anvil to actually craft some tools and weapons. You can see there's all sorts of weird stuff available here. These are all the bars I'm able to get my hands on straight away. So a few things I will be doing relatively quick are better weapons. So you can see you can craft yourself bows and use arrows, or there are all sorts of swords. So you can either go for a short sword, which is normally a bit quicker, or a broadsword, which is a bit stronger. So you can see this, the same copper sword gives you +3 damage, however reduces the speed, but gives you a stronger knockback, which is quite a good thing when you're underground. So at the minute I have some silver available, and that's probably the one I'll go for, because sword is probably the most important thing and the most useful thing you'll have down there. And then pickaxe is gonna be the next thing you think of, as that saves you unbelievable amounts of time underground, as mining is probably the thing you'll be doing the most in this game. So let us place the chest. At the minute I will have only one of these available, and hopefully I'll find some more on the ground and use them later on. So I do tend to leave all of these things home, as I don't really need them. Mushrooms are probably the ones I'll keep, and wood is another thing I will leave, as they do come handy at times. There are quite a few materials in this game that I'm not really familiar with and not 100% sure how to use these. Also not a massive fan of using all the potions, and some of them it might be a shame not to really use, as there are some really cool ones. One thing I would advise all of you guys when you play is to leave all these materials that you don't really need back in the chest to maximize the space available to you. And it's extremely important to do so when you are playing on a hard or hardcore mode. Probably less on hardcore, because if you do die, you are completely dead. However, in the hard mode, whenever you are being killed, you actually lose all of your goods. So I would recommend you all to make sure to leave whatever's important to you back here. So there is a slime. Let's test out our new broadsword and see if it's any good. And the difference was massive. Was taking us up to 10 knocks to kill one of these, then you've seen yourself just one swing and the guy was dead. So I do benefit from 9% of extra damage, which is quite cool and really is useful. I was quite fortunate with my pickaxe, however not going to use it much for actual damage dealing. Would have been more benefit if the speed would get some benefit, I guess. So once it got dark again, I will try to craft some walls, which is the thing you place at the back. And yeah, it's quite easy. The place looks cozy straight away, as you can see. And at late stages you get to mix all sorts of materials and create cool effects on these walls. which is even cooler. So for you guys who do enjoy your Minecraft, where you were given all the opportunities to create different homes and style them differently, this game actually allows you the same thing, which is really exciting. So not only you get to dig down and just fight the monsters, you also do get to have a random chance to build some cool houses. So let's see how good the sword is going to be with these monsters here. As you can see, the damage I'm dealing is significantly more than what it was with my copper sword. Let's kill this guy quickly. Because there are sometimes lenses that all of them, which then allows you to craft yourself glasses, which do give you a little bit extra defense, as well as your character looks so much cooler straight away. Have a few torches available to us, however not really enough. It's a bit of a shame. As you can see, I need a chair, another one down here, in order to be able to craft myself glasses. Oh, it's the actual lenses that I'm missing still. So let me quickly check if there's any in this chest up here. Can't really see any, which is a shame. So this episode was quite good by the looks of things. Managed to get ourselves walls for the house, so the place looks much better now. Got some decent weapons and some better tools, which will help us in future with dealing with these monsters. And then finish crafting those materials that were available just down there. You can always have a chat with this guy if you ever feel lonely, and he gives you some cool tips on how to make your life in this game a bit easier. However, there's not much more things you can get out of this first NPC. I hope you guys are enjoying this series game, as it is probably one of my favorite games. It is simple, however really fun at the same time. So I will keep on playing it, and if there's anything else you want to see in here, just let me know. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave me a comment, press like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Cheers for that, guys. Bye.